everybody. Welcome back. This is Vicki with VJ Designs. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you very much. And just hit that subscribe button and the like button, and that will make me very happy. Today I'm going to do a video on how to zhuzh up your masterboard if you're not that happy with the colors of it, and cut it up and kind of show you what I do with mine. And like I said before, you've probably seen this a million times. So, but anyway, I do mine in a calendar. If you've seen my previous video, it shows you that I make my masterboard pages in a calendar, and then that way they're all there together. But I tore this page out. This is the one I did before. And actually, before I cut it, I'm going to show you what I do. Now, I'm not necessarily not happy with the colors, but some of them are a little bright. So, oh gosh, I should have tried to open this. I'm a little weak in my, my hands and my wrists are a little bit weak. So here we go. I use a little gesso to cover up areas that may be a little bit too bright. Colors that I'm not too fond of. Not too fond of this paper right here. So you don't have to cover up the whole thing. I mean, you can if you want to, if you don't like any of it. So I just, you know, put a little bit here and there. You don't have to make it totally opaque. You can have some of it showing through or whatever, because I'm going to put some sprays on here too, which kind of makes it pretty. So anyway, trying to do this quickly because I don't want to run too long on my video here. So I tested out some of these sprays. I have not used them before, and this is a very pretty color. This is the Distress Mica Stain Shiny Bauble. It's really pretty. A couple of them I tried. One of them, I don't know if you guys have the same problem with, I think it was this one, Cocktail Spray. It comes out in a stream, and I don't know what to do about that. It's like my sprayer doesn't work. So if anybody has any suggestions, I don't know. I might just have to use it as a splatter or something. But this is the Shiny Bauble. Isn't that pretty? I'm not going to put too much on there, as I don't want it to take forever to dry. But I'll just blot up some of it so it dries faster. That's the Shiny Bauble. Then this is the Distress Spritz Prize Ribbon. This is very pretty also. And hold on just one second. Let me shut my door. Sorry. My brother comes in and starts talking to me if he doesn't know I'm recording. Anyway, so here is, and then the last one I'm going to put on is the Mica Spray Antique Bronze. And I love this. I'm getting low on it, so I need to get another one of these. This really gives it a pretty shine. If I am not time constrained, I just let these dry. And sorry, I'm gonna have to use my dryer, so you can mute me for a minute. And of course, it's not plugged in. Well, oh my goodness, you guys, the struggle is real. Sorry. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Okay, hopefully that is gotta get a couple more spots. Sorry. Buggers. Okay, so as you can see, it did not change it completely, but it kind of, you know, took away some of the bright paper. Just kind of changed a little bit, and I don't know if you can see the sparkles, but you guys have all seen that distress sprays and what they do. I think they're amazing. So pretty. So okay, so then what I do, I mean, you could put it on here and try it, which I have done before, tried to, you know, manipulate it so I get what I want out of here. But, I mean, look at that. Kind of hate to cut that up, but I'm going to. So, I just turn it over. and see what I get. I'm going to turn this around. I put a new blade because this blade was so dull. And it was, you know how it makes all the edges of whatever you cut really fuzzy and stuff. It was driving me crazy. So I think on this one I'm going to make a journaling card and maybe a couple shorter tags. And we'll just make these long tags, I guess. Keep them as long tags. So that's what I do. Okay, and then we've got our pieces. So, oh good, look at that. It kept, I was hoping that that would happen. Keep that clock in there. And then we've got, you know, we could make these shorter, actually. Cut them in half. Make smaller tags. But we'll just keep them long tags because sometimes we need the longer tags in our journals. I don't know if you can see that shine in there. It's so pretty. I think as it dries up, the shine shows up better. And then, oh, the other thing I was going to do, now that they're drying off a little bit, is I have these Tim Holtz stamps. Stampers Anonymous. It's the Ledger script, called Ledger script. Okay, and so what I like to do is just put a little, you know, script stamping on these. And you can stamp anything, you know, butterflies, whatever. I just like to put a little script on here every little bit. And you just do it randomly. You don't want to put necessarily the same part on there. So I think that kind of finishes it. And I always get ink all over myself. I'm sure, I know many of you do that also. It's hard for me to work with inks and not get it all over myself. And that's why I try not to wear my good clothes when I'm doing this. But anyway, and I did need to do these also. Sorry. I'm a little discombobulated, I think. Let's do this again. And I'm using, this is my black ink of choice right now, and this is VersaFine pigment ink. I love this for most of my inking that I have to do in black. I just really like that look that it gives. Just a little extra something. It's just another layer. I've learned a lot about layering from a lot of you, and it really makes a difference in having a flat looking piece versus something that has a little depth to it, and you know, more interest. So that is what I do to my pieces once I get them cut. And so I'm not necessarily prepared to do decorating on these right now. I mean, I could, but I don't want to be... Sorry, I didn't get really prepared to do that, so I don't want to rifle through all my stuff. But, I mean, you can proceed to put stickers on and different things like that. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do to these to dress them up. And like on here, like I would do a little bit of distress inking around the edge of this. Sorry about my arm reaching. Just so this stands out a little bit. I'm a big proponent of inking. So, see, it just makes a difference. And I could even shorten that up a little bit, but I think that is really cute. I'll just cut this down a little bit. Put that on there like that. And this piece, I'm not sure where I got these. You guys might... I'm just about out of these, and I've had them for a long time. I love this one. So let me go ahead and put this down. Like I said, I wasn't really prepared to do a lot of decorating on these today. I just wanted to show you what to do to them to kind of tone down the colors. If you're not really fond of the colors, and like I said, you can go light or heavy on the gesso to cover it up. Just depends on how much you want to cover. And I learned that really from Artie Mays. She is amazing. If you've never watched her channel, oh my gosh. That lady, she's amazing. And I always tell her when I make a comment, I say, you're just this another Artie Amazing project. But yeah, she's done some incredible stuff, and she puts out beautiful digitals also. She has, I'm sorry, I'm out of screen. I apologize. So there's that, and it took me, you know, what, 2 minutes to do that. You could put a word on here, a label. I could probably use a little something right here. And on another video, I will be prepared to dress these up. So there's that one. I want to keep this like around 20 minutes. So there are the pieces that I got out of that masterboard. And again, I want to thank you for stopping by. And I appreciate every single one of you that have subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't, please do. And please press that like button. YouTube really likes those two things when you do that. And also comment. I would love for you to comment. If you stop, please leave me a comment. Because I would love to hear from you. And any comments that you would like to give in regards to anything I can do to improve, that would be amazing. All right. You guys have a wonderful day and hope to see you soon. Bye.